Swadika, this is Asean Go Green, a program that will open up your horizons towards a greener perspective. Now, while the energy resources around the world are declining, and at the same time, there is also high demand for energy consumption every day. And joining the world trend and realizing the problem, Thailand is now going ahead to build more renewable energy in 10 years' time.
Whether to be crude oil, electricity, coal, Thailand recognizes that it needs to have measures to reduce the reliance from being an exporter country. Within 10 to 20 years of time frame, the country aims to decrease on importation by increasing its own shares of renewable energy sources.
Well, the primarily renewable energy target would be biofuels that include ethanol and biodiesel, as well as renewable energy sources to produce electricity that would include solar and wind, hydropower, biomass, biogas, and municipal waste. And Thailand is one of the very first Asian countries that has a long-term plan that set a target to increase the renewable energy consumption in our country from less than 1% a few years ago to be at least 25% by 2021. The biggest challenges right now, I believe that it involves with the technology. We need to incubate our entrepreneur and investor who would like to invent and innovate certain types of technology that can produce electricity or energy form that we can consume by using renewable energy sources. For example, we are quite advanced in biomass and biogas technology. There are some private sector that could produce a certain technology that could transform agricultural waste into biogas or electricity. And this kind of technology is much needed when we promote the renewable energy as a package.
Since renewable energy is mainly a domestic issue, Thailand so far is considered as the leading country in ASEAN when it comes to renewable energy. The country is pushing forward to become a low-carbon society in the future.
Stated in the 11th National Economic and Social Development Plan, and we are focusing on both renewable energy development as well as promotion of energy-saving technology. In terms of comparing with 10 ASEAN countries, we do believe that we are number one in promoting the renewable energy format. I do believe that there are certain countries that probably has a better or more potential. But when you couple that potential with the policy to invest, Thailand emerged to be number one. So I do believe that each ASEAN country has the idea of what is their priority to promote their own technology. But Thailand has quite a unique position because we are agriculture-based economy. So the technology that could turn agriculture waste or agriculture products into energy, either electricity or biofuels, is probably a core competency of Thailand right now. Longer term, I do believe that the price of renewable energy would be as competitive as the price that come from fossil fuel-based energy, because in the fossil fuel energy, either natural gas or oil, the trend of the prices are increasing. But some certain renewable energy technology, the cost of those technology, there are some trend that showing the downward or decreasing trend of those costs.
Despite the drive for a greener living, Thailand still needs most of its natural gas supply from its neighboring countries. So the renewable energy bid by the Energy Ministry is the hope for Thailand to lessen its importation of power energy from its neighboring countries.